carry on. Sometimes my voice is just like, no, I'm not doing anything. Can't force it. So, sorry I took so long with that encore. I'm not really a massive fan of encores, but you know, it's just to add a bit of drama to the show, seeing as, I mean, there's rain, but there's no fire. If you just use your imagination to work out how I get from that stage to this stage. Fairy godmother. It's not particularly glamorous. So, we're coming near the end, I'm afraid. We're not there yet, don't you boo me. Don't you dare. We're not quite there yet, so don't boo me yet. But this next one, I have like one song on each of my albums. You can all stay here if you want. Oh, sorry, security, they're allowed to. Last night they were allowed to. Liam, can you tell them all that the fans are allowed to be down the front of this bit? Because thanks for your hard work, I appreciate it. This next one, I tend to have one song, like I was saying, for each album that, for me, not for anyone else, but just for me, sums up the record for me. And on my first album, it was Hometown Glory. On my second one, it was Someone Like You. And then on this one, I mean, I know, there was a long time I was making this album. It wasn't as long as I was away for, because I was also just on mummy duties, but we were nearing the end and I felt like I had an album coming together, except I didn't have the song. You know, like the others represented for me. See, redemption shit. That was my fifth one. And I wasn't panicking because I simply would have cut the album out and just stop it, you. I know that you're a gay man and that's where my bad luck in love has come from, because all the men that love me are gay. It's true, all the boys I'm in love with, they don't want me like that. And I was like, you know, I was really happy with all the songs and I was nearing it, but I wouldn't put the album out and I wasn't ready to put the album out until I wrote this song. And I'd gone to LA, I wrote most of the album in London. And I'd gone to LA to get a bit of fresh air and get a bit of vitamin D as well, because as you can see, if I show my hairy legs, they're even paler than my face. And within 2 days of getting there, I wrote this song, and you can imagine how relieved I was, because I felt like I hadn't lost a massive part of myself that I thought I had. And I was alright about losing it, because I felt like I lost it and just got lost in the wilderness with my kid. And I'm happy for my main thing to be a mum. But when this came out to me, I was so relieved, because it is by far my favourite song that I've ever written. And everything about it, you know when you're walking down the street, am I boring you with all my chat? I just see you getting a bit restless, like your ankles are getting itchy, I'm home. And you know when you're walking down the street and you put in your earphones and you don't realise that you're walking in slow motion like you're in a movie? You're all lying, because every single person does it when they're walking down the street in slow motion by accident to a song. That's how this song makes me feel. Even when I'm singing it, I feel like I'm in slow motion and I feel like I'm in a movie. And yeah, this song just, and I know I'm not getting old, I'm 27 and I'm very happy, the happiest I've ever been. But now that I've got a kid and he's like growing up, becoming like a proper kid, it's like, well, if you're growing up to be a kid and I'm not a kid anymore, what am I growing up to do? Just get old? That's how I feel when I wrote this song. It reminded me of when I was like 7. And I'd like to thank you for giving me the time to be a mum and write a real record. And for saying hello to me when I came back and said hello to you, I do really appreciate it. And please don't ever underestimate it, no matter what. And I'm private and I go away so that I can make a real record for you that is about real life. Because I don't want to write about like being famous and stuff, because who the fuck can relate to that? I can't even relate to that. So here's some photographs from our past, alright? This is when we were young.